podcast. It is so amazing to have you on here, Sada. This is so great. Yay! I'm
Thanks
so
for
glad you're
having
here.
me.
Do you want to introduce yourself to the audience, share a bit about your own content journey? What do you like to post? Give us all the details.
All right, well, hi guys. I'm Sada Jules and I'm 23 years old. So I basically just post content just so I cannot yap to my real friends. Like I just want to share my thoughts that are going on inside of my head on social media about like shows, fashion, opinions, politics, all of that jazz onto TikTok because, my thoughts have to go somewhere. So why not?
Exactly.
So yeah.
Right. That sounds so exciting. So, like fashion shows. I guess you love your content on like early 2000 shows and really just
Definitely.
that nostalgia aspect. So, what are some of your favorite shows from that time period that you like to watch currently?
Well, when I came from Africa, my dad was very heavy on us learning English. And
Right.
so we would watch Disney Channel and like Nickelodeon to kind of like pick up on the English. So some of my favorite shows were like That's So Raven, Lizzie
Oh my
McGuire,
gosh.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, like, all of like those OGs shows, Wizards of Waverly Place, like Selena Gomez,
Yes.
forever my idol because of that show. So yeah, that's how I got into the whole like nostalgia thing. And I am a Y2K baby. Like I love everything 2000s, the movies, the fashion, the shows. So that's how I kind of got like wrapped up into the whole nostalgic field or niche, as you say.
I love that. Like that is such a time. Like shows sometimes don't hit as much as like, That's a Raven or like
Right,
Hannah Montana. Like that was a really great era of Disney.
right.
But like, what do you think of Disney nowadays? Like seeing like Girl Meets World or Bizarre or some of these newer shows, do you think they hold up to that standard that Disney came into back in the early 2000s?
The shows that you just mentioned were a time when I was slowly transitioning out of like Disney Channel phase, Nickelodeon phase. I thought I was too grown for these
Okay.
shows. But Girl Meets World in specific was a show where like I would say I'm not watching that. But as soon as it like came on, I was tuned in. I was like
Right.
sitting on that couch, like knowing what Riley and Maya were up to. But I just feel like it depends on your age. Like the people who are younger than me probably love Bizarre Bark and like Girl Meets World and
Right.
Jackie and stuff like that. But people my age are like, no, I'm too grown for that. So I guess it just
Exactly.
depends on like your age and where you are mentally. So I'm guessing I can't really trash on the new Disney because I'm not the target audience anymore. Unfortunately, I'm too grown now, guys. So I can't, that's not really in my area to like judge, but I definitely do prefer the older shows to what Disney's putting out now. So yeah.
Yeah. I get that. Like the older shows, I really enjoy them. The new ones, they're okay, but it's definitely for like a different audience, a different generation. Probably like Generation Alpha, not even like Generation Z or something. So
Definitely, yeah.
definitely a different time.
Yeah.
But more into like the content creation, how do you plan out your content and eventually post it? Like, what is that process looking like?
Oh, the process is random. Very random. I can be sitting on my bed rewatching The Vampire Diaries, and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go on TikTok and like talk about this specific character, this specific episode, or this specific couple. So I don't necessarily plan out my content. It just depends on when my brain is like activated and like I need to speak about this like right here and right now. But
Okay.
if I start taking content creating like seriously, I guess, then maybe I can start like planning out what I'm going to talk about. But I think people, well, I hope my followers like my content because some of it can be kind of random and like, oh, wait, I haven't really thought about this before. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm guessing they kind of like the whole sporadic content type of
Okay.
vibe. So, yeah.
I get that. So, what are you like thinking of posting next? Like, have you thought of anything, even if it's like sporadic? Like, what's that next thing?
I don't know. I'm kind of like
Okay.
venturing more into I want to talk about more movies. I
Ooh.
know like my content specifically is more geared towards like television shows or like miniseries. But my first love was always movie. I went to college as a film major. I didn't finish
Oh,
it. I switched
okay.
my major, but I always just loved watching movies and I kind of want to gear more towards talking about movies, nostalgic movies, and yeah, so maybe dive slowly into the film world and start talking about like film content. So yeah.
All right, that I'm so excited for you. I hope you can, jump into that world. There's so many amazing movies coming out. And are there any particularly this upcoming month in August that you're excited for, looking forward to?
I love to read books. Like I'm an avid reader, and I think a year or two ago I read It Ends With Us by gosh, what's the author? Colleen Hoover. And that book is
Yes.
very, very polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people are like in between. But
Yeah.
my girl, Blake Lively, the Serena Vanderwoodson, I love Gossip Girl. I love Blake Lively. She's going to be in the movie. And so I'm like, let me go and watch this movie in August. So that's like the number one movie that I'm most excited for in
Exactly.
August. So yeah.
I'm so excited. Like it's gonna be so amazing. And literally the guy from Jane the Virgin,
Yes.
he's in this
Yes.
Justin Baldoni, he's directing, he's acting. Like this is gonna be the movie
B
coming
movie.
out
Yeah.
August. So exciting. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna watch it early or on the day that it releases?
Probably when I have time, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Yeah.
I want to see it like as it plays out because social media can sometimes ruin movies for you. And like, if it gets a negative perception and then I read all the negativity, then I can go into the movie with a negative mindset and not really have my own thoughts and opinions. So I will try my hardest to get there first so I can have like my own viewpoints on the movie. So yeah.
Yeah, that's valid. Like you don't want it to get spoiled for yourself. You just want to have that fresh perspective.
Yeah.
Completely understandable. And I can't wait to see all your thoughts on the movie when it comes out and when you like review it and everything. That's really
Definitely will.
exciting.
Yeah.
Right. And in terms of shows, are there any that you're looking forward to that are coming out in August? Or what's like on your list of what to watch?
Oh, that's a good question because I keep rewatching like all of like the shows that like have passed, but I know I want to start watching Shogun. Maybe I'm is it Shogun?
Yes, on Hulu and Disney Plus.
Yes.
Shogun.
A lot of
Yep.
people have been telling me that was like the show of the summer. I missed out apparently, but that and season 3 of The Bear is here. If you know what The Bear is, so I'm excited to watch that.
Yes.
And honestly, if I'm being honest, I am so ready for The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3 to come out. Like that is my guilty pleasure show. I don't care how
Exactly.
old I am. If it's for like the teenagers, I would like stay tuned in for The Summer I Turned Pretty. So I'm guessing that is a show that I'm looking forward to either this year or whenever it gets like released. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it's coming out next year for Summer I Turned Pretty. But yeah, the bear is definitely out.
Yeah.
Are you a Sid and Carmi shipper, or what do you think about?
100%.
You are.
I am 100%. I feel like when it comes to that ship in particular, it's very polarizing. Some people want them to just be friends. It's okay to
Right.
let people like just be friends, but it's also okay to see the chemistry. It's okay to kind of like see the potential of this couple. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But like I am low key like rooting for them. Like just
Yeah.
like yeah.
I really hope so too. Like they can eventually have this end game, this finally coming together. Like I really hope so. So
Yeah, same.
I hope we get that. Yeah, that's really great shows releasing or that have already come out. Like it's been a summer of a lot happening in media and in film, like with the bear, and then like we were getting let's see what else. Ooh, there's Fresh Prince of Bel Air, the spin-off. I don't know if you watched that.
I
Are you a
haven't
fan of
yet,
it?
but a lot of people have been telling me I need to like tap in. So
You
I'm like,
have to tap in.
maybe
It's so
yeah, I can
good.
tap in. Okay, okay.
It's
And
really
like
good. Like,
All American. I need to catch up on All American.
ooh,
That's one of my
yes.
favorite black shows, probably of this decade. I love All American so much. So yeah.
I used to watch it. Like, what season are you currently on?
I think I'm on season not the newer season. I know it's already playing, but probably the season before that. Season 5? I don't know.
So
Maybe
season 5, you're almost caught up.
yeah, I'm almost caught up so I can like watch the newer season. No spoilers to whoever haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
Jordan and Layla, they just got together and I think he's gonna propose. I don't know. Fingers crossed. So we will see. We'll see.
I hope so. Like, it's about time. 5 seasons of just like
Yeah,
on
no,
and off.
definitely.
So,
I'm really excited.
Right. It's exciting. So, switching gears a little bit to like influencing content creation, have you gone to any like premieres or influencer events, or what are the details on that?
Oh, I haven't yet, but I would love to go to a movie premiere just so I can see what the whole thing is about. Like, I feel like if I get invited to a premiere, I don't know how I would contain myself, to be honest. And just the process of like seeing how the movie is created and then going to the premiere and meeting all the actors and the people who like pour their hearts onto this movie or show. I would love to be part of that, even if I'm like just standing on the sideline and like taking one photo. I don't care. I would love to go to a premiere. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but that is definitely on my bucket list as a influencer, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes. I am rooting for you. I hope you get to go to so many premieres for TV shows, movies, all of that. But is there one particular that you're like, you want to really go to that's something that's coming out this year or next year, even?
If I was a bigger creator, I would have loved to have gone to It Ends With Us premiere. I
Right, right.
maybe that's in August, but I would love to go to that one. And fingers crossed, by the time it comes out next year, the summer I turn pretty. If I
You're
have the
gonna be there.
opportunity to
Yes.
go there and meet the actor that plays Jeremiah, oh, I would die. I would die.
Gavin.
So yeah,
Gavin Casalengo.
exactly. I would love to just get like at least one picture with him. So
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
fingers crossed. So Prime Video, if you're watching my content or this live, I'll be happy to go. And invite
Invite her
Gianna too.
Prime.
Invite Gianna too. Like we would love to be there. So yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I hope all the best. Like I'll be watching that video when you like post, I'm at the premiere for Summer I Turned Pretty. I'll be like, yes. So
Agreed.
I really hope so.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That is exciting. So yeah, with the world of like influencing content creation, like you want to go to all the premieres and meet all the people and network, but it can be hard. So
Yeah.
what would you say to someone that's like an inspiring like, content creator for like movies, shows? Like what advice would you give them?
Definitely just form your own opinions and form your own ideas. With my specific content, I talk about shows and movies and give, I guess, my takes on all of this. And a lot of people are not going to agree with you. And don't let that stop you from not talking about what you want to talk about. And not just about television shows or movies, but politics as well. We're living in a very politically influenced year and a politically influenced society. So whatever you want to talk about, go ahead and share it regardless of people's opinions. And so don't let that stop you from doing what you actually like want to do. And yeah, I guess that's my advice to you. Just do it and don't care what anybody else has to say. So yeah.
Yes, that is amazing advice. I hope to all you guys listening and watching that you take this advice, take it in stride, and you can also apply it to your own journey of being content creation influencer, whatever you would like or aspire to be. Thank you, Sada.
Definitely.
So let's do a little bit of a this or that as we conclude and end this podcast. It's a list of shows, and you can choose between either one of them. So let's
Okay.
begin. Okay. So, Gossip Girl or One Tree Hill?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you did that to me.
I'm so sorry. You can say both, and I can ask the next one. It's okay.
I have to choose. I play this game. I have to choose. I'm going to have to go with One Tree Hill.
One
I
Tree Hill?
love those good small town shows, the found family aspect, the drama, the character development. I'm gonna have to choose One Tree Hill. I have
Okay.
to. Yeah.
That's a good choice. Like, I love One Tree Hill too. Solid show.
Definitely.
Okay, so One Tree Hill or Ginny in Georgia. Small town, but different, time periods.
I know a lot of people are going to be like, obviously One Tree Hill, but I have to give props to Ginny in Georgia. Like
Ooh,
season
okay.
1 was definitely one you just have to like push through, but season 2, it was a completely different show. Like I love season 2, but again, One Tree Hill is just a classic, so I'm gonna have to go with One Tree Hill. But Ginny in Georgia would definitely move up the ranks as long as it like continues. So yeah.
Okay. So yeah, One Tree Hill. Got it. So One Tree Hill or the OC?
Oh, they're just oh my god. I have to go with the OC.
Okay.
Summer were like my OGs. I don't know. I have to go with the OC. I have to. And the
Okay.
summer vibes of the show, like it's just amazing. So yeah, the OC definitely.
That's valid. So final one, the OC or All American?
Oh my gosh. They kind of have like the same storylines, basically. Like two boys coming from like poor lifestyles, and then they get wrapped up into this world of the rich and elite.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with my skin folk here. I have to go with All American. I
Yes,
have to. Like, come on,
for
guys.
sure.
Definitely All American.
Okay, that's valid. Well, thank you so much for playing this or that. That was great, seeing what your thoughts were on each show. That was it's fun because all these are really great shows, but when you have to choose which one would it be, that's where it comes down to. So, thanks for playing.
No problem. No problem.
And thank you so much, Sada, for joining this live, for really speaking on, TV shows, films, content creation. This was really fun, really great. And yeah, any last thing you want to tell the audience before we finish this podcast?
I actually want to thank you for inviting me onto this because I'm not really good with public speaking or lives and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, somebody actually wants to hear my thoughts live. That's amazing. So thank you for inviting me onto this. And to whoever's watching, Gianna's doing great. Make sure you guys follow her. She has a bright future ahead. And I can see you on the movie premieres interviewing all these big stars. So I hope you also have that opportunity. So yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Again, thank you for joining. Such an honor, such a privilege. And I can't wait to see all the big things that you do. It's going to be really great. And yeah, I guess that is all
Thank
for
you so much.
today. Thank you for joining, and thank you guys for also watching. Tune in for the next podcast. Bye.